Yes, Dawn, your hand is up.
Um, yes, we've been going through Second Samuel, and we are in chapter 9 or 10, but 9 and in 13. This is dealing with Mephibosheth, and he's lame in both feet. And there's a term that is used, and it looks like the same word as Pesach.
Piseach, right.
One is interpreted, I mean, how are they related?
Okay, so it's a great question. How are they related? The word Pesach and the word Piseach. The term Piseach, as far as the structure of the word, is the same structure of other other disabilities. Okay, let me write it on screen, and talk about it in a more detailed fashion. Okay, so okay. You are referring, you are asking about 2 Samuel 9:13, where it says, Vehu piseach shetei raglav, and he was piseach, limping, possibly, in both his feet. Piseach.
Only my version does not have the dagesh in the pay.
Because it is preceded by a vowel. So if it were to be not preceded by a vowel, it would have it. That is to say, if I were to copy the previous word, vehu, then the dagesh here would drop. Okay? Vehu fiseach, because these two words are connected by the tamim. Okay? Vehu fiseach. Like this. Okay?
Yes.
Because of the tamim connecting, okay, this is a conjunctive tam. It means that these words are read together. It means that this word ends with a vowel, and this word, the following word, loses the dagesh in the first letter. That weak dagesh. But since I've written it in and of itself, okay, I had to bring back the dagesh here. Okay, Don?
Yes.
So if you look, if you will look this word in other places in the Bible, you'll see that the word piseach, or if you open a lexicon, for instance, you would see that this dagesh would have this word would have the dagesh in the pay. Okay? It's the same word. This is a phonetic stipulation. This is not something related to the semantics of the word. So that's the first point, the word piseach. And the structure, the pattern of this word, okay? For instance, let's take these two words. We can take another one, but let's take even this one. Okay. I've added 3 other disabled people. So Piseach, as we said, is limping. He cannot, we'll get to Piseach in a minute. If we copy the same vowel pointing and the same structure and the duplication of the second root letter, we get ilem, which is mute, what people used to call dumb, okay, but not dumb in the sense of stupid, but as a person who cannot speak, mute. and iver, which is blind. Okay, I also added the word cheresh because the resh cannot get a dagesh. So instead of chi and a dagesh here, chi resh, the resh does not want to take the dagesh, and as a compensation, we get cheresh. Okay, we get a lengthening of the vowel preceding it, but it's basically the same pattern. So already by looking at the pattern, I know that the word pisach means a certain kind of disability. Ilem is mute, iver is blind, cheresh is deaf, okay? And pisach is someone who is limping, okay? Now, is limping, pisach, related to the word pesach, which has to do with passing over, jumping. Okay? You can see why one would say that if someone is passing over, jumping over, they're like limping. It could be the opposite. It could be somewhat similar because they're not walking normally. Okay? Parenthetically speaking, and if you look up my YouTube channel, you'll find a video about Passover. You'll see that the meaning of the word Pesach, as in Passover, might not actually be Passover. Okay, it might have to do with protecting or defending. But the word Pesach means limping, and you can see that, as we said, according to the pattern of the word. The word has a chirik under the first root letter, and a dagesh in the second root letter, and a tzere. So this pattern is a pattern of disabilities. I've not even written all of them. I've just given 4 examples, but that's good enough to show you the pattern for disabilities. So even if I don't know what's flammable in English, okay, I know what's drinkable, edible, and bearable. I can understand. Oh, I know what's a flame, and I know able or able at the end of the word indicates something that can be in regards to that action. It can be done to it, so it can be eaten, it can be drank, it can be bore, it can be carried, or I can have that, okay? Attainable, okay? I can attain it. So flammable, I can flame it, okay? So in a similar sense, I have a pattern here that indicates the word is a disability. Okay, some kind of disability of the feet as or the legs as the verse described. Probably a limping, okay? And it might be related also to the actions of the prophets of the Baal, which it says, "Vayifasechu al hamizbeach asher asa." They limped, they danced, maybe kind of jumping, dancing. Okay, so that's piseach. Okay, Don.
But the death angel did not have a disability, though, correct?
No, he did not have a disability. He might have actually jumped over, if that's the meaning. Again, I'm here not getting into the whole discussion of Passover, but you can see how limping and jumping, limping looks like jumping, not like walking normally.
Yes, that if you only have one leg that operates, you hop.
Right. So hopping, limping, yeah. So that's that.